Hi children, a very good morning to all. How are you all? I hope you all are safe at home. And we have completed our poem, Joe the emoji. How did you like that? Yeah, we all love that emojis, no? With different smiles, faces, looks like this. Yeah. So we have completed our Joe the emoji poem and the explanation part of the explanation part and textual exercises also we have completed. Now we are going to learn a story. Children, even after having everything, we have a habit of complaining that without seeing or without finding what the things we have, sometimes we have keep on complaining the things. So we should not do that. Today in this story, I'm going to explain you how a person or a thing unable to see the resources they're in a part. So here is a story about a tail of a mountain. What is that? Tail. So we all know a tail, T-A-I-L, that is a monkey's tail, a dog tail, a cat tail. But here this is tail, T-A-L-E. Tail means story. So today we are going to learn about a tale of a mountain. That means a story about a mountain. Why he is feeling sad. And here is a story about a mountain. So let us discuss what is there in the story. Let us go through the lesson. Children, can you imagine a mountain? Yeah. So can you tell me any one mountain in India which is very high? Yes, it is Himalayas. So imagine that here is a mountain. Here is a mountain. Let us see what is this mountain is saying to us. This is my mountain. It is feeling so sad. Why it is sad? Children, if you go to a picnic or a place, mountain places, what you will see there? Yeah, we feel like it is full of mountains, clouds. If the mountain is so high, we see there the clouds touching the mountains. And so let us go through our lesson. Take out your textbook, page number 17. A lonely mountain feels sorry for itself until it accidentally learns a wonderful secret. So a lonely mountain means here it is alone, and it feels this mountain is alone, and it is feeling like sorry. So nobody is there for me. Why this mountain is lonely? Let us go through our lesson and we will check. Section 1. Once upon a time there lived a mountain which was so high that it might have been the tallest mountain in the whole world. So once upon a time there was a tallest mountain. This is the tallest mountain in the whole world. It stood alone in the blue sky. The plain was far before it, so it had very few friends. Only the big fluffy clouds reached all the way to its peak. So this mountain is alone, and this is the tallest mountain in the whole world. So this mountain, it stood alone in the blue sky. But that means nobody is there for this mountain. It is alone, and there was the plain far below. Plains means flat areas. Only flat area is there for this mountain. So it had a very few friends. No friends are there. Very little few friends. Very alone, and it had a few friends. And it is having a big fluffy clouds like this. A fluffy means so light and airy. The clouds, how the clouds are? Yeah, it is very light, no? So only the mountain's friend is clouds. But what fun it was to poke its pointed peak into the fluffy middle. So this mountain is so high, these clouds touch the peak of the mountain, and it tickled them. The mountains tickled them, tickled the clouds. The clouds would burst into laughter, and sometimes they would laugh so hard that they would cry. Say, see, somebody tickled us. How we laugh? Like that. So like that, the clouds also feel the same, and sometimes even after so much of laughing, they used to teardrops from their eyes. And sometimes they would laugh so hard that they would cry. Then it would rain on the earth below. So that teardrops sometimes after so much of laughing, this clouds drops the teardrops like this, and this teardrop sometimes it would reach the earth like a rain. It reaches like a rain. On hot summer, the sun shone down so hard and long that for several days there was not a single little cloud in the sky. So it is very hot, and the summer it is very hot. So the sun shone so hard, and for several days there were no clouds. There were no clouds in the sky. The mountain felt very sad. Finally, when it would not bear being lonely and longer, it asked the great white sky. So what happened? The clouds gone and again sun came. So longer there were no clouds in the sky. The mountain felt very sad. See how this mountain is? It is looking sad, isn't it? Yeah, it is sad because mountain's friends are clouds. So mountain clouds are not there. So it is feeling sad, and it is finally it is asking. The mountain is asking the sky, why won't you let the little ones to play? Where have they gone? The sky replied, all my children have gone to the kingdom of winter. So this, after a long loneliness, the mountain asked the sky that, why won't you let you play your children? The sky replied that, my children gone to winter kingdom, which is very far from here. They won't come back until the end of summer. So here the sky is replying to the mountain that, my children, who are those? Yeah, it is clouds. So they went to the winter kingdom and they won't come back. After a so long time they will come back. After the end of a summer, they will come to here again. The sky replied to the mountain, I miss them so much. The mountain sad with a sin. What is here? Sin means it feels. See, after a long time we are not meeting. How we are feeling now? We are missing all our school, your friends, your teachers. Now, how we are feeling at home? The same feeling here. This mountain is also the same feeling, isn't it? Are you feeling very happy? Without your school, without your classroom, without your friends, isn't it? I felt very bored. I want to see you, my children, at school, and I want to see you in our classroom. So I'm also feeling very sad, like a mountain, So in the same way, the mountain is also feeling very sad. Oh, I miss so much. Little mountain is saying like that. Maybe I should go to the winter kingdom too. And he is thinking, oh, maybe I should go to the winter kingdom and visit my friends. You are a mountain. Mountains are heavier and can't fly. So the sky is saying that you are a mountain. You can't fly. You are so heavy. Mountains always stay in the same place. The sky stated firmly. So here the sky and the mountain both are talking. And this mountain is saying that if I would like to go to the winter kingdom, I want to fly. And the sky is replying that, no, you can't fly like a clouds because you are heavier and you can't stay. You have to stay always in a same place. This sky is stated firmly, means said in a definite, final way. The mountain became even sadder after listening to the sky. He became more sadder like this. Everyone else moves around and finds existing new things, and I have to sit still. So this mountain is very sad. Why it is sad? Because everything's are moving from there and there. Because if birds, will they stay at the same place? No, they won't stay. No. In the same way, clouds, everything, they fly and they used to see new things around us. But here, where it comes to mountains, can it fly? Can it go anywhere? No, it cannot. It cannot go. It cannot go to any place. It has to stay like that in the same place for years. Nobody and nothing needs me. It wail. Wail means here sad, a loud crying voice. So this mountain is crying. This mountain is crying. Bye children. That's all for today's class. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. But what you have to do is, yes, you have to practice reading textbook daily. So what is your task of today is, you have to read the textbook. You have to read the lesson. Okay. Bye-bye children. Have a nice day.